Hello, my name is Lydia Kinsman, and for this project, the profession that most interested me was logistics analyst. The job description: a logistics analyst evaluates the entire supply chain or the product delivery process, and based on the evaluations, they make modifications. The goal is to make the supply chain as efficient as possible. Some of the job duties, some of them include investigating delivery issues. So this means negotiating constantly with suppliers, carriers, and vendors, analyzing and providing information on demand. They also prepare operational reports, and these reports include logistics performance measures, and they collect data and maintain databases which provide ongoing analysis in areas such as transportation costs, parts procurement, back orders, or delivery processes. And they also recommend improvements. They review the procedures such as distribution or inventory management, and they ensure maximum efficiency or minimum cost. And like I said, just to reiterate, the main goal of a logistics analyst is to maintain cost efficiency. And so the work environment is very group-oriented. The logistics management team works together a lot, and they communicate and monitor their service providers like aircraft or freight carriers. Their education: the minimum education requirement for a logistics analyst is a bachelor's degree, and there are a couple different options you can choose, a couple different routes. There's operations management, operations analyst, and supply chain management. And so I decided to research a few schools that have top programs in this sector. So Leahy University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, it offers all of those majors, and students study supply chain management, logistics, cost and risk management, and operations management topics. The second school I looked into was the Michigan State University in East Lansing, Michigan. They offer all those majors as well. And they also offer concentrations in physical distribution, system design and administration, purchasing techniques, and strategies. And that whole package is 120 credits. The last school I decided to look into was the University of Illinois, that also got a very high rating, and they also have a very good job outlook when they graduate from the University of Illinois, and that is in Champaign. So the students here must complete a summer internship before graduating and interview with a faculty member to prepare for the job, to make sure that the job is right for them. So that's kind of an interesting aspect that the University of Illinois adds to the curriculum. There are also certifications you can get through the International Society for Logistics or the American Production and Inventory Control Society. These certifications aren't required, however, they do look better on applications. Where to work? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, these are the types of companies looking to hire. Manufacturing and federal government, kind of around the 20%. The federal government is definitely going to be most secure with money, and that's going to be a long-term job. There's also professions in the scientific and technical services, management of companies and enterprises, and also wholesale trade. So working as a logistics analyst, it's going to be a 40-hour work week, and usually going to be 9 to 5 p.m. And sometimes, or most of the time, a lot of logistics analysts will be working overtime just to make sure that everything is running smoothly. The salary and job outlook. The national average, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, is $78,680, and that was in 2019. And that equates to an hourly salary of almost $36. And so one of the higher paying states is New Jersey with $86,000. And Oregon is in the bottom 10th percentile of pay for logistics analysts, and their average is $44,020. And Massachusetts has the third highest average salary in the United States at $66,818. And the job outlook is a 4% increase. More and more companies are wanting to improve efficiency and manage their costs. So this job outlook is slow and steady. Now, I wanted to talk about the impact that COVID-19 had on the logistics analyst profession. Logistics analysts shouldn't be too worried about the impact of COVID-19 because they are sturdy jobs. Their position is to oversee the whole supply chain and make sure that they're being as efficient as possible. So it saves a lot of money having a logistics analyst. So that's not something you really want to get rid of. However, China was the first one to see the effect that COVID-19 had on the logistics department. So not necessarily a logistics analyst, but within the logistics department, people aren't buying as much, so you don't have to transport goods as much, which is losing money for your company, but the logistics analyst still has to look out for that and still has to manage that. So their position is pretty secure within the department. And this is my works cited. Thank you very much.